The joy of Christ affected my life since I was a little girl, and it was taught to me by my mother, and I would not be here today if it wouldn't be for her. And she taught me, because she was very active in our church, that the best thing is do Christ's work by doing things for others, because it always comes back in a reward to you by Christ showing you which way to live and which way is to be happy. And if you don't have Christ in your life, you're not happy. All the money in the world can't bring you happiness, only a strong belief. And every day that I'm at St. Mark's, I find something else that I can serve Christ by doing things, sewing, washing dishes in the kitchen when it's needed, crocheting, knitting, giving something to somebody that needs a gift or needs to be shown that Christ is there for them. When they're sick, I would be more than glad to make something for them to show that the Church of St. Mark's is one happy family. Maybe some of you don't know that yet, but you can ask most people in our church for a favor and they will always say no. And that will grow and grow by people like me showing the example. Well, most of the time I was only to do little things for people. If I had a scarf on and somebody says, "Boy, that is a pretty scarf," I say thank you. And I look at them and I say, "But it looks better on your coat than it does on mine. And I just finished it this morning, so it's a good thing I wore it, and I took it off of my neck and I put it around theirs." And I see them smile and I think, what a nice satisfaction it is to do something for somebody else. And didn't Jesus say, what you're doing for somebody else, you're doing for me?
Absolutely.
It gives me a good feeling. I know if I do things for church, it just doesn't benefit me, it benefits somebody else. And we don't always want to think of ourselves. We want to think of what we can do for somebody else. What does it mean to help us grow? I guess it is different for everybody else. To me, it is the most important thing in my life. And when I married Cliff, I said, we must belong to a church so we can be active, we can help our children grow with other children in church by doing things for each other. And he agreed with that. And we decided that God and Christ comes first in our life, and then we come to each other. And that has paid off all our life. We're happy to share our belief with others, and we hope when our time comes that we can join Jesus, that we are more than ready to go. Now, some of us don't have the same talents than others, but everybody can wash dishes, dry dishes, set a table, maybe even bake a cake. So I know I have done that in the past and I enjoy it. And I have worked with Judy in the kitchen and we had a wonderful time. It was not work, it was fun. So work never has to be work if you have the right attitude. So some of us who don't have the talent of doing something, they can think of something that they can do that doesn't take a lot of talent. Just help get some of the work done. Clean up the tables, set the tables, or even when the youth needs an extra person to do a project, to go there on the rummage sale, to work with the rummage sale, to set up things, to clean up things, take them to the Salvation Army or to Goodwill. That all is something that we need help for, and some of us can do. I have done them in the past, and I found them very rewarding.